I kind of did just want to talk about with you guys kind of the investment aspect of it. All right. So Hedera is great. Awesome, guys. What about buying though? So starting in late November, I actually turned my DCA back on. We were interacting with bear market highs and those resistance zones of the bear market. And so now we cracked below them and we dropped significantly below the 23.6% Fibonacci. And from those December highs of HBAR from last year, we're down 71%. Why isn't it a good time to buy, And so we were touching 11, 10 cents. And so why would now not be a good time to buy HBAR? And the argument that has been posed by my friends, where I was posing them these arguments, years ago, I was like, don't raise your cost basis, don't raise your cost basis. And now they're posing that to me with HBAR, which I think is hilarious and awesome. For me, for HBAR though, I'm recognizing there is a long-term future here with HBAR, right? We're having this ecosystem being adopted by a lot of institutions in the UK, in Australia. And so Hedera looks like it's here to stay, stable coins being minted on Hedera, pilot testing for bigger financial use cases like CBDCs, like decentralized identities on Hedera. And so Hedera, I believe, if you're an investor in a crypto, if you look at all this information, you're like, wow, this is like some of the premier things that blockchain has to offer right now. Hedera is one of them. It's definitely a top, 30, 40 crypto, if we're just talking by market cap, top 23, 4 right now. And so there's a lot of options out there when it comes to blockchains, and some businesses and institutions need cheaper options. That's where you get like a Hedera. They want to depart from their more centralized options for a more cheaper and efficient option. All right. It's really about the cost savings. And with entering into Hedera, you also get a lot more options. As we continue to progress with legislation. The writing is kind of on the wall with some of these people that want to, or I should say, businesses and institutions that want to partake in these networks, and now they acquire the tokens, and then the access is amazing, and the yield you can earn on those cryptos is also amazing. And so that's where we get into the decentralized asset treasury realm that I think is going to explode even more so than we've seen in 2025, even more so in 2026. We're going to start seeing, maturity. We've seen Bitcoin mature so much. That's what's next for a lot of these top tier cryptos.